Dang, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I think my favorite sound so far has been with all the foam shoved in here. I thought this was gonna be really, really muted, but it's got a nice tone still. This is nice. This is like a clacky cream signature. Oh. Alright, these are what the mods sound like. Oh wait, we already went over mods. Okay, flex wise, it for sure has been minimized now. It's still got a good amount, but it's nowhere near as insane as it used to be. Like even when I'm pressing down now, it's way less. Because it's got all that silicone filling up the space. But I mean, it's still a very comfortable typing experience. It is with the polycarbonate plate, so that's why. Yes, it is the polycarbonate plate. I imagine if you go with an aluminum plate or a metal, it might be a little stiffer, but now this feels like a regular stiffness, a comfortable stiffness that I'm used to. Without all the silicone, it was a little too much for me in my opinion. Yo, this is lit. Alright, I'm gonna say it. If you guys purchase the Icky Aurora 68 round 2, I might suggest using all the silicone. It sounds pretty good. I like it the best. But with these new Aurora Clear switches as well, very nice. I also like these switches a lot. Very smooth. It's on par with any of the other JWK switches I've tried. And it's got a nice sound signature. Yes, we like silicone one too. The sound signature of this almost reminds me of the SP Stars. I think it was the Polaris Gray that I put in my Unicorn. It kind of reminds me of that SP Star-esque sound signature. The spring weight is perfect too. I think this has 63.5 gram springs. Very nice. Ooh, okay. I use all the silicone in my R1 and it sounds great, nice and balanced clack. Yeah, which is surprising. I was expecting it to be like muted to oblivion, but this actually has character with all the silicone. Ooh, even the mods sound good. Oh, that's not. Okay, ignore these mods. I think the holy mod done on these are not that great. Yeah, it's still got mush. Like you can hear the difference between this. Like this doesn't sound mushy. And you go to this and you can hear that slight mush. Yeah, this has it too. Yeah. I can listen to this all day. Does the home row sound dead compared to the other rows? I would say home row sounds least dead. Num row sounds pretty dead. So this is num row. Yeah, home row sounds way better. This switch is way more muted. I guess it's that nylon bottom housing versus unwhite bottom housing. This sounded really good in this. This one for sure sounds way more dead. Game over, Dio. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Rip Smooch. This is from the factory. Yeah, I might even say these switches don't need lube. I mean, no, sorry. They don't need filming. These are not film, but it's pretty. You don't really hear that much ticking. This is a pretty nice stock switch. Did you get the palm paint as well? I did not. Is it gray or dark white? Oh, okay. I low-key like the switch. It is nice. I do like this switch. I wonder how it'll sound in a different build, but I only have 35 of these switches. FN plus Z. Oh, Icky Aurora shows up. Oh, connected. Okay. Wait, the latency on this is crazy. There's like hardly any. That's pretty quick. I mean, I don't know how I can't game on this, but I'll zoom in. You can see how quickly the L pops up once that stabilizes. Or actually, well, now there's an increased latency between the camera feeding it to the internet, but for me in person, it's pretty instantaneous for me. Yeah, for typing, it's pretty good. Is it noticeable on camera? Okay. I think it's just there's added hardware diff, but in person, it's instantaneous for me. These switches are also pretty nice. I really like the spring on this. It almost feels like some variant of the long spring type. Yeah, I can definitely feel that it's a long spring, I think. If I had to guess. Wait, if Wuche Studio is still here, can they confirm this is of the long spring variant? I would say maybe bottoms out at around 63-ish, 65 almost maybe. It's got some weight to it. And it's pretty smooth and sounds nice. Blue switches, factory lube. These were also lubed by hand. Also, not scientific. They're using different. This has the silicone. This has the foam variant. But this has the foam. This has the silicone sheet. Ooh, which of the three do you prefer the best? I do like this sound. This is definitely louder, but that might be due to the foam used. Ooh, this sounds good though. It's loud. It's a loud switch, but it's a nice, pleasant, clacky cream. Actually, all three of them were on the higher pitch. I would say all of these have clack, but they've all got that nice, creamy undertone. Flex test, someone asks. They've both been shoved with foam. It still has some flex, but it's nowhere near as insane as it was without any of the silicones. If you check the earlier of the VODs, if you check the beginning of the VOD when this goes up, we did it with no foam at all, and the flex was insane. It was almost too much for me. It's comfortable, but it was a little too much flex. I may be biased, but I recommend the Aurora. Bluetooth PCB does not have flex cuts, if I recall correctly. Okay, I will defer you to the product listing. I don't know that off the top of my head. But yeah, for sure these have way less because they've both been shoved with foam. But despite being filled with foam, this sounds really good. What's your favorite config in terms of the gasket chips? I personally remove my side gaskets. Yeah, I'd probably just go with top and bottom only, or the Wuche recommended version. But obviously, you guys are always welcome to try out your own. At least try the side. If you guys purchase the Icky, you guys have the option to try it out. Who knows? You guys might like that feeling. All you have to do is go to the design tab on VIA. You load Icky Aurora 68 Bluetooth. And now it is VIA compatible. Ooh, you guys want to know a new song I learned? Let me play a short little tune for you guys before stream ends. Guys ready? Okay, here we go. I do also really like these new switches. Would recommend. Very good stock. Doesn't need filming. At least in the Icky keyboards, they sounded pretty nice. Definitely on the clackier side, but got a decent creamy undertone. I might have to buy some to try on other boards.